In this video series, I'll be teaching you how to create and put your first web page online. To start, open any basic text editor, and I've already started filling out some of the basic information here. We're going to go through this line by line. This is very basic information here. This is just the skeleton of any web page. Most designers just copy and paste this directly in, but we're still going to cover what each part is so you know what to do in the future. The very first line is called the doc type, and this basically tells the browser how to interpret the information on the page. We're using HTML 4.0.1 transitional because it's pretty forgiving for beginning web designers in case you happen to make any typos or errors in your code. Next, you'll see is this HTML tag. By the way, these little bits here are called tags. It's a piece of information that identifies content between two little sideways caret symbols. And you'll notice here that we have an HTML tag and we have another one down here. And this one has a backslash in it. In fact, all the sections, including the body, have a closing and an opening tag. And the idea between that is that you can denote the beginning and the end of every section. So here, this entire section is HTML because it's between the HTML brackets or the HTML tags. Up here in the head section, everything is between the opening and closing head section, and everything down in the body, which we'll get to later, will be between the opening and closing body tag sections. Up in the head section here, this is an important section, even though it's not really seen by the user. This is secret stuff that kind of goes on in the back end, but you still need to put it in anyway. The first bit here is called the title section using the title tags, and in between that I've written the words hello world. When you put this page into a web browser, normally up in the top of the window here where it says untitled, you'll get the title of the web page. Well, you control that by putting in text between the title tags. Next, we have the meta content here, and again it tells the web page what type of information is being presented here. You'll notice, however, that this tag in particular and the style sheet tag below it don't have closing tags, and just to keep things simple, know that they aren't necessary to put in to get your web page to work. The style sheet section we'll get to later on in the third video, and that's going to talk about how we make the page pretty. And this line of code here basically links over to that style sheet that's going to make your page look really pretty. To actually design your web page, we're going to do just something very simple here. We're going to write out the words hello world, and we're done. If we were to put this page online right now, you would get a very boring white page that has the words hello world appearing in black font. To make them just a little bit nicer looking and to make the font a little bigger, we're going to put something around them called H tags. Put the H1 tag before it and the H1 closing tag after it. Now what we've done here is we've taken a small font and we've made it bigger. H tags can be used to put emphasis onto different pieces of text as well as making them larger and smaller. There's 6 H tags. There's H1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and they basically just differ in the size that they present the content in. So that is the basic web page. Now in the next video we will take this content here and put it online, but before we do that we have to save it. So I'm going to save this to the desktop and we're going to call it index.html, and we save it. Shows up on the desktop, and now we're ready to put this online.